What's going on, y'all? Peace and love. As I've gotten older, I've kind of gotten not different interests, but different ways about going about things. So kind of, for example, as a kid, I loved going to the movies, and I still love going to the movies, but now that I'm older, the movies I spend not just at the movies, but when I, want to bring snacks, or I love candy. So if I want to treat myself to candy, I'll go to the store, buy candy, and then buy the ticket and, the gas and everything else, all the little things, right, to get you. And I have Disney Plus and YouTube TV currently, so I don't really need to be going out and doing all that extra stuff and spending all that extra money. And as I've gotten older, I've just kind of realized and come to the conclusion that there are other ways to do things. Sometimes you might want to go out and party, but you can have your own party at your own spot, Just something I think a lot about, and that kind of goes into use what you got or use what you have. And that's something that I've done a lot of thinking about with Landlocked Entertainment, Landlocked Thrift. I said in another video, the Midwest isn't as competitive for vintage and thrifting, so it's not as saturated. Unlike, Colorado's huge, Arizona's huge, certain parts of Texas is huge, obviously New York, California, and, the West Coast is, they love that stuff. But trying to figure out what's best for my brands and myself, but also what makes the most sense. So yeah, it might be the best to go to New York, but if I go to New York, I can't afford anything more than a shoebox. So then where am I gonna have all of my inventory? I could go to California, but I'm not gonna be able to afford anything. So then if I'm living out of my car, realistically, then where is my inventory going to be? Just little things like that. And I think that's just part of growing up and having those realizations, and not necessarily growing up, but also just being put in positions where you really have to think about, okay, does this make sense? Is this valuable in multiple ways? And how will this help me progress? But little rant, little tidbit, peace, love, kind of just because. See you tomorrow. Keep grinding, keep working. See you tomorrow.